Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in with me today. And it is your girl India, and I am here to show you guys how to get these nice and bouncy curls. If you follow me on Instagram, you've already seen the picture that I posted, and as promised, here is the video showing the technique as well as the products that I use to get these nice, full, bouncy, and moisturized curls. So if you are interested, continue to watch and stay tuned. Alright you guys, so starting right off, I'm going to give you a list of the products that I used, and I did shampoo with the Shea Moisture Strength Grow and Restore shampoo. Love this stuff because it really clarifies without leaving the hair dry or brittle feeling. So yes, really love this shampoo. You guys already know that. Also, I used the Shea Moisture Strength Grow and Restore Treatment Mask. If you haven't or can't tell by now, I love this whole line. This stuff really moisturizes and deep conditions the hair very well. And of course, I use Shea Moisture Strength Grow, Restore, and Leave-In Conditioner. This stuff is one of my favorite conditioners because it really conditions all hair types. Love it, love it, love it. And I also used a little of this 100% Jamaican black castor oil on the ends of my hair. Now to style, I did use the Shea Moisture's Frizz Free Curl Mousse. This mousse is really good. It doesn't leave your hair crunchy or dry like some other mousses that I've used in the past. So if you're looking for a good mousse, I would recommend this one. Try it and pick it up. And this is optional. I did use a little bit of Eco Styler gel just because, you know, extra hold, but you don't need it. And for the end process, when I am putting oil on my curls, I like to use a dry oil, and this one is from Organix. It smells amazing. And lastly, you will also need some flexi rods. I use all different sizes. It really doesn't matter because you're going to separate the curls anyway. Okay, you guys, so for the sake of time, I just really want to basically show you guys the technique that I use, because with Flexi Rod Sets, the technique is really the most important thing besides the products that you're using. So we already have the products down. So what I'm doing now is sectioning off a section to work with. Keep in mind, I am not particular about how I part my hair because in the end you're going to separate and fluff. You're not going to be able to see any of those parts anyway. So the most important part at this stage is to make sure you're smoothing the products through your hair. Always start with your leave-in conditioner, then apply your styler. So I'm going to put the leave-in conditioner, then I'm going to use the mousse, then I'm going to apply a little bit of the Eco Styler gel. And also make sure that you're paying close attention to your ends. It is the oldest parts of your hair, and you want to make sure that they stay moisturized throughout the process. And I'm using this detangling brush. I got it from the dollar store actually, because you just really want to make sure that you're smoothing the products through your hair. And now I'm going to grab me a flexi rod, and we're going to get started with twisting this thing around. So as you can see, I bend the flexi rod around the root of my hair, and then you want to twist your hair and twist around the flexi rod at the same time. So you're twisting your hair around the flexi rod, but you're twisting your hair as well. So you're twisting and twisting at the same time, if that makes any sense. And hopefully you guys can see exactly what I'm doing. And the most questions that I get on this process is, how do you keep the ends down? Well, if you can see right there, I put just a little bit more extra gel around the ends to keep it in place. And then I'm going to go ahead and bend that flexi rod up, and it's going to stay like that until I take it down. I'm going to show you guys this process one more time. Again, take your flexi rod, bend the flexi rod around the root of your hair and get it as close to the root as possible as you can. And then you're going to again twist your hair and twist the hair around the flexi rod. And you're going to twist and smooth all the way down the flexi rod until you get to the ends of your hair. And once you get to the ends, if you see that it's tangling up or you need some more product, it's okay to go ahead and detangle because you want it as smooth as possible. And you can go ahead and add some more moisturizer if you would like as well, because you also want it to be as moisturized as possible it will help you get better results. And you're going to twist and go ahead and bend that flexi rod up. And now I'm finished with all my flexi rods. They're all in my hair. I will sit under the dryer for about 30 minutes just to set it, but I'm going to let it air dry the rest of the way, and I will be sleeping on these overnight. You don't have to if you sit under the dryer, but this is just how I do mine. So it is the next day, and my hair is 100% dry. This is one of the main keys to this style. Whatever you do, make sure that your hair is 100% dry. If your hair is not completely dry, when you take down the flexi rods, you could get a lot of frizziness. It could come out puffy. You may not get as much definition, or you can get definition, but it won't last. It'll go away because your hair is not completely dry. So please make sure it's dry so that when you take them down, you can get these nice bouncy curls that will last, because that's another key. When you do styles, or when I do styles like this, I like them to last me at least 5 days. I don't know about you guys, but wash day can be a beast and can take all day. So if I can do a style that can last me a good 5 days, if not more, then I'm happy. So just make sure that your hair is completely dry so that you can have nice results. And as you can see here, I'm just showing you guys the takedown. Don't want to bore you with too much of this takedown footage, but I do want to show you guys exactly how moisturized, how bouncy my hair actually turned out. And again, this is because I let it completely dry, and that great leave-in moisturizer that I used and the mousse that I use is not drying. So this is amazing. All right, so I just have one more flexi rod to take out here. And this is a good feeling when you take your flexi rods out and your hair turns out how you need it to turn out. I've had to learn how to do this. It takes some time to figure out what products to use for your hair. So yeah, you guys just experiment. Don't give up. I know if you've tried to do flexi rods and it didn't turn out, don't give up, because we've all been there. I've tried to do flexi rods many times and it didn't turn out right. But when you have the right combination of products, then you're good. So here I'm just going to add a little bit of that dry oil from Organix on my curls. I don't really need it because my hair is very moisturized by itself already, but who doesn't like an extra boost of shine? I know I do. It just makes the hairstyle come together even more, and it will help with any, little frizz that you may have or come into. And up next is one of my favorite parts, and it is to separate and fluff. Now, I like to pull my curls up so that I can make sure that I'm not missing any while I'm separating. This is totally optional. I know some people like to just go ahead and start separating, but I find when I do that, I always miss one and have to go back and separate some more. So I just pull them up. They're not going to unravel or frizz up or anything because you're pulling them up. So it's okay. So yeah, you just go ahead and start to twist in the same direction as the curl. And here is where you can be creative on your own. You can separate how small or how big you would like. With first day hair, I kind of separate in bigger chunks because I want my curls to be very defined, very, big curls or whatever. I love big hair, but my hair is going to get bigger and bigger as the days go by. So I don't want to separate too much and cause too much frizz or friction with my hair. So I'm just going to separate just a little bit. And like I said, putting it up in the clip really does help me. So if you have issues with that or leaving out curls, you can use that little tip and just pull the curls up and then separate one by one so you don't miss any. So that's all I'm doing from here, you guys, just separating and fluffing to my heart's desire. And like I said, you can separate as much as possible, however you like. If you're like really big hair on first day, then you can separate smaller. If you don't want it too big and if you want it to last longer, then, separate kind of in medium chunks. And here is the finished product, you guys. I have separated. I'm picking it out a little bit here, make it a little bit fuller. But this is as far as I'm going to separate it. And now I'm just fluffing it out. This is the finished product and I love it. And this style will last me for up to 5 days. I can make it last for 7, stretch it for the whole week. But it's just how you take care of it and the weather elements. I will pull this hair up into a ponytail and wrap it up with the scarf. That's how I sleep on it at night to keep my curls. And then I take the scarf down and shake my hair out in the morning and fluff some more. And that's how it gets bigger and elongated. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. It's really simple. Like I said, the most important part is to have your products down that work for your hair and to also to let the hair dry completely. If you can do that, you can be very successful with completing a flexi rod set and you will love it. The curls are beautiful, they're shiny, they're moisturized, your hair is not dry or weighed down or anything, and it's very good easy upkeep. Like I said, just put your hair up in a ponytail, high ponytail, which is the pineapple at night. And that's it, you guys. That's all I have for you guys. I really hope this helped. If you have any questions, go ahead and leave it in the comments box below. And I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you again for watching my channel. And peace and blessings to you all.